Hello and welcome to the PRWeek Corporate, City and Public Affairs Awards. And to set the scene for today's presentations, here's John Harrington.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural PRWeek UK Corporate, City and Public Affairs Awards 2020. I'm John Harrington, I'm the editor of PRWeek UK. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm sorry, as is always the case, that we can't be here in person, but I do hope you have an enjoyable evening, particularly if you've won one of these awards. I know that the calibre of entries was extremely high, and I do wish you all good luck. I'd just like to say a couple of words about the rationale behind introducing these awards. Corporate, financial PR and public affairs have all individually grown hugely in the last few years, and they're increasingly working together as agencies and in-house teams deal with the challenges of the modern communications landscape, no more so than in the era of coronavirus, of course, and other acute challenges across the world. So we thought it was worth having a dedicated award scheme to recognise these three disciplines and the way they interact in the current age. So I do hope that you have a good evening. I wish to extend my thanks to everyone who entered and to our fantastic judges for all of the work that they put in throughout this process. So that's it from me. Do sit back and enjoy the presentation, and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, John Harrington. Coming up in just a moment, 16 hotly contested categories. But first, the PRWeek Corporate, City and Public Affairs Awards is delighted to support its charity partner, Skylarks, a small UK charity providing activities and therapies for children with disabilities and additional needs, as well as care for their whole families.
I would describe it as a hub of information and a support network, and a very nourishing and nurturing place to visit. My son Jamie skips in and just loves it.
We're seeing them grow and we're seeing their potential, and a charity like this allows us to do that, whether it's play or therapies or just chatting to another parent over a cup of tea and just bonding together as we travel through this journey.
We're based in Richmond-upon-Thames, but anyone from anywhere is welcome. We also look after their parents, their carers and their siblings. It's kind of cool, I think.
Hello. I love karate. Play football. It's very fun.
Why like coming here?
For me and my brother to play here a lot.
That's nice. So thank you very much, and I will see you soon.
You can find out more about Skylarks by visiting their website at skylarks.charity. Before we reveal the first of this year's results, here's a word from the judges who took on the massive challenge of not only selecting their shortlisted finalists, but then deciding on this year's winners.
It's great that we're doing these awards. I know it's the first year for them, and so it's very impressive the calibre that we got through, the time, the energy and the thought that went into all of the entrants who applied. Calibre was really high. It was not easy decisions, and it came down to some fine areas that we had to kind of judge those that were either the winners or the highly commended. But overall, as the first year of the campaign, it's fantastic that we had the quality of the entries and the number of the entries that we got across most of the categories, actually.
Well, the calibre of entries has been absolutely exceptional. It was a really, really tough job to pick the winners in the categories, and you would expect this with awards, is that people are putting their best foot forward, and they really are putting their best foot forward.
I was really excited to see the PRWeek Corporate, City and Public Affairs Awards be created. I think it's really important because I think there is huge diversity in the discipline of communications, and a huge amount of thoughtful, strategic, kind of mission critical work goes on that doesn't necessarily get recognised properly.
Putting on these awards is a great way of showcasing, what happens in this space, showcasing the talent that is out there doing it, and you know, really celebrating the work, because it often doesn't get celebrated, and I think it's time that it did.
And now it's time to reveal the first of those judges' decisions. So please get involved and spread the word about today's results using the hashtag PRWeekCCPA. And first, it's the project and campaign categories, starting with the award for the best proactive lobbying campaign on an issue or cause, where the judges' finalists are Blakeney and hashtag Let the Music Play for Live, Brands to Life and Planet Positive for Tetra Pak, Field Consulting and Get HS2 Done for High Speed Rail Group, and PPA for Axe the Reading Tax. But the winner for Best Proactive Lobbying Campaign on an Issue or Cause is Blakeney. The UK's live music sector needed government to see that COVID put it under serious threat. Blakeney's lobbying campaign, mobilised in just 5 days, resulted in a £1.57 billion financial package for the cultural sector, with funds for live music significantly increased.
Hi everyone, I'm Gabe Wynn from Blakeney. Just to say a massive thank you for this award. Let the Music Play was a huge part of Blakeney's year last year, and the impact was enormous on the music industry at a very difficult time for them. I'd like to say thank you to the Blakeney team for all of their hard work in winning this award. Thank you to PRWeek, to the judges, and also congratulations to everybody else who's won awards tonight.
Best Proactive Lobbying Campaign on an Issue or Cause, Blakeney for Live. Next, the award for the best use of media relations in a campaign, where the finalists are Three Monkeys Zeno and Save Pub Life for Budweiser Brewing Group, APCO Worldwide and 72 Point with Farting Cows Make Dairy Butter More Harmful to the Planet Than Margarine for Upfield, and Brands to Life and Raising Hygiene Standards During the Coronavirus Pandemic for Rent-A-Kill Initial. Now from those, the judges awarded their first high commendation, and that goes to APCO Worldwide and 72 Point. Well done to you. But the winner for best use of media relations in a campaign is Three Monkeys Zeno. Within a week of the government ordering pubs to close, Budweiser Brewing Group launched Save Pub Life, creating gift cards for consumers to use once their pub reopened, with the brewer matching their value up to a combined total of £1 million, paid immediately to their pubs.
Right, strategically placed bottle of Budweiser, agency logo in shot. Okay, hello PRWeek. We just wanted to say how astounded we are to receive this award. The other nominees were incredible, so we were just to be in the running. Pubs are the lifeblood of so many communities, so to work on a campaign and use media relations to actually help these genuine pillars of society has been a real highlight in a funny old year. It's fair to say it wouldn't have been possible without the support of our amazing clients at Budweiser Brewing Group and the most tenacious, high-spirited team here at Three Monkeys Zeno. Cheers to that.
Best use of media relations in a campaign, Three Monkeys Zeno and Budweiser Brewing Group. Next, the award for the best handling of an IPO. And this time, there's no shortlist, just an outright winner. So the award for the best handling of an IPO goes to FTI Consulting for Inspecs. FTI London became Inspec's financial communications advisor last year and has since worked with the global eyewear design house to heighten its profile and build a compelling equity narrative, resulting in a hugely successful IPO despite the global pandemic. Winning for the best handling of an IPO, FTI Consulting. Next, the award for best handling of a merger, demerger or acquisition deal, where there are 3 contenders. FTI Consulting for Investec Asset Management's demerger and rebrand and listing as 91. Prudential's demerger, creating 2 FTSE 100 businesses. And Royal London acquires Police Mutual. But taking the trophy, it's Prudential. Prudential demerged its UK and Europe business to create 2 separate FTSE businesses, M&G and Prudential. The judges praised the scale of the challenge of operating globally through a pandemic and with clever usage of creative approaches to communicate their new future. Winning for the best handling of a merger, demerger or acquisition deal, Prudential. We come now to 2 awards for the best crisis comms. The first is for crisis comms around the coronavirus, where there are 6 finalists. Back, Don't Block by Blue Stripe Group and Newsworks. Cognito Media and The Lighthouse of Storm COVID for H.W. Fisher Chartered Accountants. Energy UK for responding to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the energy sector. England and Wales Cricket Board for mitigating cricket's greatest ever test. Hanover Communications for Pizza Hut team members delivering for Britain. And Natwest Group Commercial Banking Corporate Affairs team for Natwest Group response to COVID-19. Now from those there is a judge's high commendation, and that goes to Hanover Communications. Congratulations. But the winner for the best crisis comms around the coronavirus is the England and Wales Cricket Board. This win recognises the ECB's communication and public affairs strategy in mitigating what could have been the summer that ended cricket as we know it. Effective communication with government, stakeholders and the media meant recreational, domestic and international fixtures could be safely staged.
A huge thanks to PRWeek for this award. The whole team worked really hard throughout an incredibly tough period to support cricket's communities and to help get men's and women's cricket back on. There's a few people who'd like to congratulate the team.
Hello everyone, Chris Rhodes here. Just want to congratulate the ECB, Comms and Public Affairs team for winning the PRWeek award. Thanks for all your help in the summer. It's been a tough year for everyone. Keep up the good work.
Massive congratulations to you all at the ECB Communications team on your hard work, and also great news on winning a PRWeek award.
Winning for crisis comms around the coronavirus, England and Wales Cricket Board. So next, it's the Best Crisis Comms Award excluding the coronavirus. And this time, there is no shortlist, just an impressive outright winner. So this PRWeek award goes to Built Environment Communications Group with Fire, Safety and Rebuilding Trust. The judges noted that this specialist consultancy displayed a solid approach to a difficult and emotive event. They understood their objectives well and managed to swiftly and successfully switch from reactive to proactive in an efficient yet empathetic way that impressed the entire panel. The award for Best Crisis Comms excluding the coronavirus to BECG. Next in the spotlight, campaigns to actively form or shift government policy. So which of these takes the PRWeek trophy? BECG and kickstarting employment support from government for communities that work. Blakeney and hashtag Let the Music Play for live. Mindfully Wired Communications and Home and Dry, the commercial fishing safety campaign for the Fishing Industry Safety Group. Or will it be the Publishers Association and the PPA for Axe the Reading Tax? All strong contenders for this award. And first, the judges awarded a high commendation, and that goes to Blakeney. But the judges' winner is Mindfully Wired Communications. Home and Dry was a landmark safety campaign for the UK's commercial fishing industry, developed in partnership with fishermen themselves to target low levels of compliance with a new law which makes wearing a life jacket on deck compulsory.
Hello there, we are absolutely thrilled that Home and Dry, the commercial fishing safety campaign, has won the award for Best Campaign to Actively Form or Shift Government Policy. It is such a vital topic, and the campaign would not be where it is today without the extraordinary team effort of the Marine and Coast Guard Agency, Seafish, the Fishing Industry Safety Group and Hello Charlie. Thank you so much for recognising the campaign, and thank you for the award.
The award for the best campaign to actively form or shift government policy to Mindfully Wired Communications and Fishing Industry Safety Group. We come now to the award for the best use of social media or influencers in a campaign, with these 3 finalists. APCO Worldwide and Automated Creative with hashtag A Better Plant-Based Future for Upfield. Brands to Life and Go Carton for Tetra Pak. And Grayling with Celebrate the Single for Lloyds Bank. From those, the judges awarded a high commendation, and that goes to Brands to Life for Go Carton. Congratulations to you. But the winner is APCO Worldwide and Automated Creative. Upfield challenged APCO to develop a documentary series, A Better Plant-Based Future, and a campaign strategy based on finding micro-influencers to tell unexpected stories about unsung heroes of the plant-based movement.
Thank you PRWeek on behalf of Upfield, APCO and Automated Creative for A Better Plant-Based Future mini documentary series that celebrated fabulous plant-based pioneers from around the world. Thank you so much for the award. We appreciate it. Cheers.
Winning then for the best use of social media or influencers in a campaign, APCO Worldwide and Automated Creative and Upfield. And so to the best corporate internal comms or employee engagement campaign, where there are 4 finalists vying for the title. Hanover Communications for Pizza Hut team members delivering for Britain. Relex Corporate Communications. Royal Mail for delivering for the country, then, now, always. And Upfield for internal comms takes centre stage during a global pandemic. And from those, there's another judge's high commendation, and that goes to Hanover Communications. Well done. But the judge's winner is Relex. Relex developed its own digital storytelling channel to transform its internal communications during the COVID-19 pandemic. The result has been a 10-fold increase in average reads for published stories, a significant jump in employee net promoter scores, and positive feedback from colleagues.
On behalf of the communications team at Relex, I'm delighted to accept this award. The team has achieved amazing things in extraordinary circumstances. It's in a time of crisis that the values of an organisation become clear, and Relex has passed that test with colours flying. Thank you to all of you.
Corporate Internal Comms or Employee Engagement Campaign winner, Relex Corporate Communications. We move on now to 4 awards for individuals, the people categories, starting with Public Affairs Newcomer of the Year, and 2 strong contenders for the title. Amy Owens, Public Affairs Executive from the PPA, and Sam Winter, Account Manager from Grayling. And taking the title, Public Affairs Newcomer of the Year, it's Amy Owens. Since Amy joined the PPA in 2018, as a graduate, she's built her reputation on a rare blend of style and substance to become a respected and trusted colleague who's now seen as integral to the PPA's public affairs.
I am extremely honoured to be receiving PRWeek's Public Affairs Newcomer of the Year award, and I'm really grateful for the recognition my work has received. I would like to thank my manager and all the staff at the PPA who have been so encouraging and supportive throughout my time at the company. So thank you.
Public Affairs Newcomer of the Year, the PPA's Amy Owens. Our second People Award goes to the Corporate or Financial Comms Newcomer of the Year. And here, both nominations for the title come from the same agency, Grayling. So the contenders are Ewan White, Account Manager, and Molly Woodward, also Account Manager. Well, both the newcomers impressed the judges, but only one can take the title and the trophy. So their winner is Molly Woodward. After just 2 years at Grayling, Molly is already delivering purpose-driven communications as a core interest. Working across the business, she brings a corporate lens to consumer-led accounts, while supporting projects like the Visa Women's World Cup and BGC Annual Charity Day.
Hi everyone, I'm really thrilled to be named the Corporate and Financial Comms Newcomer of the Year. I want to say a big shout out to all my fab colleagues at Grayling, and especially to my teammate Ewan White, who was also nominated for this award. Thank you.
Corporate or Financial Comms Newcomer of the Year, Grayling's Molly Woodward. Next, we have the award for Public Affairs Professional of the Year in an Agency. And this time there's no shortlist, just an outright winner. So taking the title and the PRWeek trophy, it's Field Consulting's Director, Rob Jeffrey. Rob makes an outstanding all-round contribution to Field, combining excellent client management with flawless project management skills. He plays a key role in supporting junior team members. And since joining 12 months ago, he's added 5 clients and grown the practice by 30%. Public Affairs Professional of the Year Agency, Field Consulting's Rob Jeffrey. Our final People Award goes to the Corporate or Financial Comms Professional of the Year working in-house. And there are 2 strong contenders for the title. Sarah de Lagarde, Global Head of Communications from Janus Henderson. And Bill Myers, Managing Director External Communications and Corporate Responsibility from Liberty Global. And from that shortlist, one receives a high commendation and the other is the winner. So we'll reveal that winner first. Taking the trophy and the title, it's Sarah de Lagarde. In less than a year, Sarah's built a global corporate comms function and overcome any challenges given to her. She's a passionate communicator who lives and breathes a corporate strategy of simple excellence, all of which makes her a fantastic partner to their growing business.
Thank you. I am absolutely delighted to receive this award, so thank you very much. And let's hope that next year is going to be equally rewarding, but perhaps we can hope for less challenging times. And yeah, thank you.
Corporate or Financial Comms In-House Professional of the Year, Janus Henderson's Sarah de Lagarde. And of course, not forgetting our high commendation in that category to Bill Myers. Well done, Bill. Our final 3 awards are the Team and Agency Awards. These are the top awards which recognise and celebrate outstanding teams and agencies in the specialist disciplines that these awards recognise and reward. The first of these is for the Best Corporate In-House Comms Team. Here's the shortlist. Janus Henderson. Lloyds Banking Group's Group Corporate Affairs. Natwest Group Corporate Affairs Team. And O2 Corporate Affairs. From those, there's a high commendation for O2 Corporate Affairs. Congratulations. But who takes the title and the trophy? Well, it's Natwest Group. Natwest Group's corporate affairs team is one of the busiest in the FTSE, with some 15,000 news stories and 700 public affairs engagements last year. And the appointment of a new CEO, a change in branding, the launch of a new purpose-led strategy, all while supporting customers and communities through Brexit and COVID-19.
We are so pleased to win this award, and it's been an amazing 12 months for us. We appointed a new CEO, we launched a new purpose and strategy, we changed our name, and then the pandemic was upon us, crisis hit, but the team have just delivered such incredible results. I'm so proud of the team, and we're so pleased as a team to win this award. Thank you very much.
Best Corporate In-House Comms Team, Natwest Group Corporate Affairs Team. Our penultimate award goes to the Best Agency for Corporate or Financial Comms. And these are the 6 contenders for this coveted title. Blurred. Hanover Communications. Headland Consultancy. Houston. Lansons. And Portland Communications. From that strong shortlist, it's over to PRWeek UK's editor, John Harrington, to announce the winner.
I'm pleased to announce that the best agency for corporate and/or financial comms is Blurred.
In the last 18 months, this winning team has taken Blurred from being an idea to a business with annual fees of £1.5 million, while developing its vision of a radical ESGP-focused business for a new world where old distinctions no longer apply, and delivering meaningful work for BT Group, Marriott International, Coca-Cola, and more. Best Agency for Corporate or Financial Comms, Blurred. And so to this year's final award, the PRWeek Corporate Award to the Best Agency for Public Affairs. And on our final shortlist, Blakeney, Engine MHP, FTI Consulting, Headland Consultancy, and Interrel Consulting UK. Now from those there is a high commendation, and that goes to Blakeney. Very well done to you. But to reveal our final winner, it's back to John Harrington.
And the Best Agency for Public Affairs is Headland.
This year has seen Headland's PA team do its boldest work, deepening its commitment to being a modern, diverse agency and helping businesses engage at the heart of government, to shape policies for their survival and to play their part in the national effort against COVID-19. The judges praised Headland, calling it a real force for good within the industry. They hire smart people, deliver good, effective campaigns, and look after the well-being of their staff.
2020 has been an unprecedented year, which is why I'm particularly happy to win this year's award for the Best PA Agency.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 PRWeek Award to Best Agency for Public Affairs, Headland Consultancy. Well, that's it for this year's PRWeek Corporate City and Public Affairs Awards. Huge congratulations to all of this year's deserving finalists, high commendations, and especially this year's winners. Remember, you can find more about them at prweek.com/PRWeek CCPA Awards. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you and your teams next year for the 2021 PRWeek Corporate City and Public Affairs Awards.